Hey guys, Hell's First here, and today I want to talk a little bit about Sucrose, okay? Now, she's not the easiest character in the game to play. I'm sure some of you guys realized this. She's got some quirks, and I myself had a hard time figuring out how to use her for a while, and I just wanted to help some of you out to figure it out for yourself. So she essentially is a mammoth buffer, right? She's going to buff the whole team in multiple ways. One of the greatest ways is with Malus Favinus, where when she uses her massive super, she gives 20% of her elemental mastery for 8 seconds to the entire team. Okay, all party members, not just her. So you want to build her for 100% elemental mastery as much as you can. Now, I haven't really leveled up these artifacts. I've just been playing with her, trying to figure out exactly how to use her. From what I found, the Viridescent set is going to be your best bet, and that's because it increases swirl damage by 60% and decreases opponent elemental resistance to the elemental infused in the swirl by 40% for 10 seconds. Now, her E swirls. It literally swirls the opponents, launches them with an AoE and deals animo damage, which is absolutely nuts. Okay, so it applies swirl, which is great because it's what you need. But this is the big guy. This is the one we all want to use. So if the Wind Spirit comes into contact with Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, or Electro Energy, it will deal additional elemental damage of that type. So say, for instance, you're using Ganyu, which is what I'm going to use for an example here. And I'm just going to go into a simple, probably 10-1 to show this off. I could go into 11-1. Actually, yeah, let's go into 11-1 in the Abyss and just show it off. Because what you want is that elemental mastery, and we're going to see exactly how it helps. So I've got elemental on the hat, on the cup, and on the sands. And obviously, she's not really built yet. Plus, her weapon is elemental mastery as well. And the elemental skill cooldown on the sacrificial fragments is nice to have for her also. Now, like I said, she's not built for me, but she's still going to make a mammoth difference. So let's go ahead and hop on in here, show you what we're going to be looking at. So I'm just going to make a simple team. Let's just go to 11-1. And let's go ahead and Bennett for some fire. Then Ganyu. And let's pop in Chi-Chi for the extra crit rate, and Sucrose, just to give an idea, right? We don't care about the second team because we're not going to play it. And what we're going to be looking for here is exactly how this swirl works. And the Abyss is great to test this because it gives you the ability to start with your super, or your alt, whatever you want to call it. I call it a super. Don't know why, I just do. So I'm going to start this off by literally dropping Ganyu's super after using Sucrose's super, just so you can see the mammoth amount of ice damage that Ganyu does afterwards. Okay, so let's check this out. So we run in, we're gonna do 4, we're gonna use the Q, then we're gonna drop Ganyu's. Now watch, everything now is getting hit with ice damage, right? And then my ice damage is so huge, right? Look at that, 25k on the second hit. It makes for incredible clears of everything. And then, of course, you want to get it back as fast as possible, so you want to use her other swirls. So watch what happens without her, okay? Well, right now my bow is completely proccing at max, so it's not really showing it off. But as you saw, what she allowed to happen was just insane, right? So, and she also has multiples of these, right? And they all apply swirl. Oh, Jesus. I think we lost Ganyu. We did. We lost Ganyu. Well, you see the idea, right? I mean, that was not me really trying to beat this. We've already beat it multiple times. This was just to show it off. So you get the idea. She literally allows for massive damage. Now, my weapon with Ganyu got a little skewed there towards the end because if you look at her weapon, I'm using the Black Cliff Warbow, which after defeating an enemy attack is increased by 12% for 30 seconds, up to 3 stacks. Each is independent of the others. So because I was killing so much shit, she started doing more damage after the fact. But you saw just how much damage Sucrose allowed to happen. It was literally so much chaos on the screen, you probably couldn't make out what the fuck my bow was even doing. She's truly that just niche character. And I've only got her at C1. It's not like I got her buffed up. And you saw she's got shitty stats right now. She's barely even close to being completely hooked up, and she still did that much damage. So a lot of you are trying to wonder how to play her. C1 gives you an extra charge on her E, which is great, right? And weapon-wise, you can use whatever you want. If you want to use her as the Thrilling Tales lady, you can. You know, because Thrilling Tales is pretty fucking nice, right? You get that 48% attack boost for 10 seconds. It helps. It really does. But I want to see just how powerful I can make her with Elemental Mastery. So it's nuts. But we can go in and we can try it with the Thrilling Tales just to see the difference, okay? So let's switch real quick. Let's pop her into the Thrilling Tales, okay? And let's jump right back into the exact same scenario, all right? Just to show it off. Now let's see here. Continue, just because we want the exact same thing. And I love testing things here. I'm telling you, if you're going to test something, test it in the abyss. That way you have a real idea of what's going to happen. So this time, we're going to go Sucrose to Ganyu again, and we're just going to see what happens. Okay, so let's hop in. Sucrose, Ganyu, use her E. Now, she's buffed up with that Thrilling Tales book. She's doing 27,000 damage on the second one. 26,600. And then once it drops, now you go back to her. Now, it's not back yet because we didn't give it enough time, but she's such a fun character to play.
Let's light it up. I'm going in.
I love the swirl effect. It's so sick. Alright, so here's the normal damage with the Thrilling Tales gone, right? We still hit pretty damn hard. I think that's just Ganyu. She hits like a truck no matter what. And crazy enough, if you didn't know, water gets its ass kicked by ice. What the fuck? Where the hell did you come from? Alright, let's apply swirl. Give it to ice.
This is long overdue.
And I wish I had her super back again. So you probably want to put just a little bit. I mean, do you see her just amplifying damage? It's insanity. Oh my god, what the fuck? Once again, we die. Just because we're fucking around. You know? And my Bennett, he's hooked up as a straight up DPS. Everyone on the team is hooked up as a DPS. Even Chi-Chi is hooked up as a DPS, which is nuts. It's so much fun, guys. I really think you need to try her out. I think you'll enjoy it. Now, obviously, we're just fucking around. I wasn't trying to beat the stage. I was just showing off what she can do. And give it a try, guys. She's not the easiest to play. She's not. She takes a little skill, a little getting used to on how exactly everything needs to be done. But as long as something is affected when she uses her E right here for that swirl, it increases, because of the artifacts, the amount of elemental resistance they have to that element. Which is crazy. It makes it do so much more damage. So we're going to try one more, just showing her off, right? That's all we're doing. And if you guys are happy to stay with me this long in the video, you're probably going to enjoy it. But, so let's do it again. This time, we'll do the exact same party, just to see what happens. And then on the other side, I've got my God tier party, which is, you don't even need a healer on that side. But I put up a video of that earlier. If you guys want to go check it out, it's pretty fucking sick. Okay, so let's jump in. None of this is going to help us, right? So let's just give them some extra. Now, this is 12-1. These are these big fuckers. I don't know if you've been here yet, but it's crazy hard. All right, so I'm going to pop in. First thing I'm going to do is Ganyu's Super, then Sucrose. Or Sucrose, I'm sorry, then Ganyu. All right, let's hop in. Let's use Sucrose's Super, then use Ganyu's. Now, oh my god.
Next on the agenda.
So now he's taking more damage from ice. And these guys are no slouches, right? Like, these guys are nuts. So now it's doing ice damage. You see that? Because I hit it with ice in the middle. Alright, so we're going to swirl again. Pop that up just so we can stay alive a little bit. Use Bennett for a second just to get his E. So see, because I swirled it, it's doing more damage. I'm doing 10 grand on the first shot instead of less. Alright, we're going to drop that. This is a really difficult fight here if you guys haven't tried it yet. It's not the easiest. Oh shit. And I don't know if you guys use Chi-Chi, but she's pretty amazing at making you get back. Ah, damn. Almost stayed alive through the chaos. Ganyu's pretty amazing though, but we can use the exact same thing with Bennett, because Bennett here is a fucking one-man army as well. As long as you got Chi-Chi there backing his ass up. Do you see this insanity that is never stopping? It is just nuts. This fucking floor is impossible with this team. Now, I did it with a little bit easier team. But you guys saw just what it does. It completely made the damage skyrocket. So, it's pretty sweet. Oh, she's the last one alive. Look at that. I didn't even realize she was still alive. I thought she was dead already. But you saw that just one blast right there she did. How much damage it did. And she has nothing for artifacts or weapons. She's literally shit right now. Pure shit. And she's still able to do that. I mean, I don't know. I think she's truly one of the best sleeper characters in the game. So I just wanted to make a video real quick, show it off, let you guys see what she's capable of. Now, we weren't trying to win any of those. I was just showing off the damage. We weren't playing like we would normally play. We were just jumping in to show it off. Now, obviously, when you're playing with her, you want to use little tacks, you want to use little positioning, know exactly when to drop the swirls, know exactly how they work. But once you do, you're going to love it. So if you guys like this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down there. Help me out. I'm trying to hit that 1,000 subscribers, as well as in the comments below, let me know what other characters you would like me to go over. I've pretty much got every single one of them, and I've played with every single one of them, and I consider myself pretty goddamn good at this fucking game.
Can I go take a look?
That's my Sucrose intro to showing you how to use her. Once I level her up more and get everything maxed out on her, it's going to be a completely different ballgame, and I'm going to show you that when I get there. And I'm Hell's First. Thanks for stopping by, and as always, until next time, ta-ta.